there, it's 5 o'clock. Get up. Now that's for you folks in the United States on the West Coast. I know it's different times in different places, and but I got to give somebody a hard time. Well, it's a beautiful morning, and today I wanted to show you something that you may already know already, but I thought I'd share it anyways, see what you think, and give me some feedback on some of these lessons that I put out. I think yesterday's was kind of challenging. It was very challenging. I know it was. And so it's something you're going to have to work at for a while if you're not used to those types of chords. But today's I don't think will be quite as challenging. So hopefully, if it's something you already know, well, that's great. But if it's not, it should be helpful to you. So, but before we get started on that, I wanted to ask a question. Now you'll notice I still have Hazel here. She comes running and wants to sleep every time I start playing the guitar. So it's a funny thing, she's got her tongue sticking out of her mouth. She's sleeping hard. I don't know if you can see that. When she does, her tongue comes out. She's so cute. She's like a little button. She'll be with me for a couple more days, and then she'll go home again. So anyways, today I was wondering if any of you use this product here. This is called Lizard Spit. I don't know if I bought it because I was curious about the name, but after using it, and I've been using it for quite a while now, I really like it. You spray it on your microcloth and you wipe down your guitar with it. It's great. It's not meant for your fingerboard. It's just the body, the acoustic. It kind of conditions it and cleans it off real good. So this is one product that I use, and it's called, again, it's Lizard Spit. Anybody out there use it? What do you use? Do you have a product that's a favorite of yours that you wipe down your guitar? This can get a little bit pricey, kind of. Maybe you've got one that's not super expensive and works just great. Or maybe you have a homemade remedy for it, or recipe. So if you do, let us know. I'd like to hear about it. And I also had a couple more here. These are from Taylor. One's a premium guitar polish, and the other is for satin finish. I like the satin finish one. It's specific for the satin finish on the guitar. You spray it again on your microcloth. Some people say use a suede microcloth for the satin finish. I'm not quite sure why. I just use a microcloth and wipe it down, and it seems to work real well. And then there's the premium polish. These can get kind of pricey, but they work really well. The thing I don't like about them is they smell funny, but whereas this one doesn't have a real strong odor. So, but it's minor. I mean, I use it anyways. The odor doesn't last long. It's just obvious to me when I'm using it that it's strong. So that's those are a couple products that I use, and I was just curious as to what you use. Do you have a special polish that you like to use on your guitar, or a recipe that you use? Let me know. Put a comment out. I'd like to hear about it. We'll share it with others. Okay, so that was the first thing I wanted to hit today. Now we're going to get into the lesson. And today, what I'm going to show you is centered around the D chord, okay? And I think everybody here, if you're listening, you probably know how to do a D chord, right? And I'll put the chart up there anyways. And you probably also know, because we've covered it before, that with the D chord, if you put your pinky finger down on the 3rd fret, 1st string, you're doing that, you're making a D sus, or a suspended chord. And if you lift up your middle finger, that's a suspended chord. One's 2 and one's 4. And that's just really nice, and I think everybody knows about this. But if you don't, hey, pick this up, because it's really neat. think is something that most people know about. But there's more that you can do with that chord in terms of a walk down from it. And this walk down, you can use it on its own, just kind of making up little tunes or adding to the music you're playing, or you can use it kind of as a way to bring closure to something. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so let's go over it first. Oops, let me move this where I can, hopefully you can hear me well. And I'm trying to bring this in so that you can see it. Okay, so when I'm picking, usually I'm picking this thumb is covering these three strings here, the 4th, 5th, and 6th string. And then these three fingers are taking care of 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so that's what I'm using for picking. Okay, so when we make the D chord, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my middle finger, and now what we have is it's a suspended chord, right? D sus2, I think it is. Okay, but the reason why I'm picking up that middle finger is because I'm going to put it on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Okay, see that? Practice that a couple times, pick it up. You'll notice my thumb is, I have a kind of a very slim neck, okay, or I call it a fast neck. And I'm pretty relaxed with my thumb right now. It's up over the side here. It seems to work that okay for me. I don't need it back here. It's more comfortable right here. Okay. What you're going to do is pick up that middle finger and take your pointer finger and put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Now all that's covering the D is just your ring finger. It's the only one that's left over there. But it still sounds good. So, middle finger, 1st finger. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 1st finger. This one's kind of a stretch. Move it to the 1st fret. We're staying on that 5th string the whole time. And when you do this, you've got to curl your hand back and bring your thumb back to actually get that. You can't leave you could, but it's too difficult. So you know your hand should be fluid when you're playing, and your thumb moves about as well depending on what you're doing. So okay. So that's the first one I wanted to show you. Now here's the second one. When you're playing G, C, and D, try this. So what did I do there? I went to D, and I picked up the middle finger, put it on the 5th string, and then picked up the pointer finger, put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then open the A, just open A, and then back to G. to show you today. And I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments if it worked for you. Were you able to pick that up, or is it something you already knew? And if you have any things you'd like for me to share with you, put them in the comments. I do take notice of the ideas that are sent to me, and some of them I've written down, and I'll be getting to those. But I do like to hear what you have to say, and if it's not working for you, I like to hear that too. So don't feel bad if something doesn't work. Just say something, and I noticed that one of the things that's hard sometimes is getting my guitar in the video so that you're seeing everything, including, my finger picking. And so that's a real challenge, just working with an iPhone. This iPhone's doing everything. So anyways, maybe if I had a real camera, I could do a little better job. Because right now I feel like I'm peeking down through a window to talk to you. But, it works. We're working on it. And anyways, it's a lot of fun for me. Well, I hope you have a great day out there. And I thank you for listening in. And wherever you are in this world, have a great day.